Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? I think I may be just a few minutes early, maybe just a minute early, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to get myself shared out here a little bit. There we go. The Crafty Bunch has an event today, so I will not be sharing myself into the Crafty Bunch, which is usually where most of my peoples come from. But let's get this up there. There we go. And I'm going to add another little thing here. There we go. All righty. So I am going to get started on doing some work on the ephemera for this journal. And as you hop on, let me know you're here. Say hi. I'd love to visit with you. Let me switch this so that you can see what I'm working on. You don't want to see my face. You want to see the stuff. And if you are coming in on the replay, let me know that too with the hashtag replay. And if you have any questions. So these are some of the things that I'm wanting to get added into the journal. So let me do the latest flip through here. Get down just a little bit closer. So this is what we have so far. This is the journal that I am giving away. I'm gifting it to somebody, and it is 1 week from today that I am going to be choosing the winner for that. And then today I'm going to be giving the third way to enter. So hashtag journal giveaway in any of my posts, but put that in the comment. That'll get you a message from me with a link, and you'll fill out the form from that link, and that will enter you for one. The second one is in my live last Tuesday, I gave you my favorite Christmas song, and you were to message me with what my favorite Christmas song is. And if you didn't watch that, you can go watch it now and listen for that, and then send me that in a message. And then today I'm going to give you the third way. So you have the potential to have your name entered 3 separate times into the drawing. So I haven't done anything on the inside of the inside front or back, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to, because I do really like this paper a lot with the deers. So first we've got just a few pages here. This little stamp I just added after the live on Sunday. And then on Sunday, when we made this envelope, which is just a nice little journaling spot, and I'll probably put a postcard or, some ephemera in there. And it just closes with this little closure here. I wanted it on the green because I really liked the way it looked on the green, and I was going to put it on this page. I added this kind of diagonal belly band here, but I changed it to the other side of the page because this right here says, but they did not forget that Christmas is more than just presents. June's father read them the story of the special baby who was born in a manger such a long time ago. So I added this little picture from out of the Bible. I don't know if you guys remember when Bibles had these pictures. This just reminds me of when I was a kid, and I had this from a thrifted Bible, so I thought it would go better right here opposite the page that has them reading the story. And in here is the story from the Bible in Luke chapter 2. So there's that. And then on this page, we have this flip out, and I just used some contour markers to put some pretty embellishment there. And in here, I have this Christmas greetings card where you could journal on the back, and some of this homemade paper here. And so you can see the Christmas card through. And there's a tuck spot there, some music paper. This is tea-dyed paper, a book page with pockets. This is just a little over the top card that you could, you can journal on it, do whatever you want there. And because it's not attached, you can also move it to wherever you like. It doesn't have to stay where the stuff doesn't have to stay where I put it in the journal. You can move it however you want. And then we have this pocket right here. This little peekaboo pocket. We made this on Alive. And the other side of that has this belly band, and then this pocket right here. This was like a vintage quilting from a quilter. It's Kansas Troubles Quilters, and it was nativity scene stockings. But the back side of it was plain, so I thought that'd be a good journaling spot. There's a pocket, some decoupage. This is from a craft book about ice skates, and I have this. This isn't actually an earring, but I thought this would be a really good dangle on a tag, or maybe off the side of the journal when it's done with the ice skate on there. I really like that. Pocket. Oh, and this is the other thing I added. This is from the same book page as the same book as this. Hey there, Crescent. How are you today? Thanks for hopping on. And I kind of weighted it a little bit. I used just some scrap material, and then this material right there, that little green, it's the same material that is in the spine here. And I wanted this to have a little bit of weight to it since it's an over the page element, but then it just opens up. And you can, you can journal on it, you can write on it, whatever you want. And so I put, I think I had it like this. Yeah. This way. And then I had some of a lace curtain that I coffee dyed. And I take, if I've mentioned it before, but if you're new, I take paper clips, and they're so shiny when you get them and I don't really like that. So I just put them in a little container with some water and vinegar. So they get this rusty, well, where are we? This kind of rusty, crusty look to them. I like that better. So I just do several at a time until I run out, and then I do more. You can do the same thing with paper clips and stuff like that. So I tied a little piece of that lace curtain, and then I just kind of curled the end of the paper clip. So this is held on like that. Like here. Some journal spots, more music paper, the other side of that book. So I think I think that's all that I added. I did go ahead and put this tag in here in the back. Right there, I like it when that stuff comes out over the top. So when I first got on here, I showed, this is the one that we made together, this envelope. And I said I was going to put it on this page, but this mentions the Christmas story and that Bible page that has the birth of Jesus. I just did like a hole punch here, and let me see. Let me find them and I'll show you. I usually will take inks or different things and do my reinforced holes. These are just regular old reinforced holes from Walmart or somewhere, and you can just make them whatever color you want to match your journals. I think I used alcohol inks on the brown ones, but these like blue ones and the purple ones are just regular old distress inks. So you don't have to use alcohol inks. I wanted to see if it would work. Okay. So, I made this ruffle. This is like a page ruffle that I made out of pattern paper. It was just a pattern, and I folded it to where it was in this, about this width, and I do want to put it on a page. I just have to find out which page I'm going to do it on. So let me push that up just a little bit and see where we want that sticking out. I like it when the journals have those ruffles coming out on the side. I don't know if I want to cover up the name of the song though. Let's see. This sets back just a little bit, so it might be good to do there. I have an idea for another ruffle too, so. So that's how it would look there. Now if I put it on a page that isn't as set back, this page, it will come out just a little bit more, probably not quite that much. Let's see, about that much probably. I think that's the page I'm going to do it on. Let me see if I can go through here and lure. I was going to try and make this to where my I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb, and it's dinging. So let's just add this ruffle. Let's just go for it. I think I'm just going to do it right here on this page. Because I mean, even though we have this, like textile texture here, I do have another piece of fabric that I'm going to make into another ruffle that might work better up here for this signature. Maybe right there. I think I'll mark it. If I don't mark it, this is new for me, I forget, but I'm trying to do that so that I don't forget. So when I do these ruffles like this, I just take a needle and thread and gather it on, you know, if fabric or paper, whichever one. And then I do Fabri-Tac. And I'm just going to put a line of Fabri-Tac down this page. Because Fabri-Tac, you do have a little bit of open time to kind of maneuver how you want it. And then I'm just going to try and get that right in the center there. Oops. I don't. Get it kind of where it's spaced kind of evenly. And then once the Fabri-Tac has a hold on it, because I want this and this to, you know, be free. Which I think it does. Then I just take my scissors and snip the thread that I used to gather it and hold the paper and, oops, maybe I was supposed to pull from this one, this end. Yeah, this is the knotted end. Just pull that thread out so that all you have left is the ruffle. And since it's pattern paper, it's not heavy or anything like that. Looks like I got one little spot there that might need a little bit more glue. And then when you close it, you have that nice little ruffle that is kind of sticking out. Fun! So the next ruffle that I'm going to do is going to be fabric. And I think we'll put it up here. So that hey Lori, how are you? How are you doing, girl? So I know that you guys are both entered. I'm going to put this up there. I just did start on Telegram. I'm late. I know everybody else does it. But if you want a text when I'm going to go live, you can put that hashtag notify in. And you'll just give me your phone number to use to text you when I'm going to go live. I think that's how it works. I'm honestly not quite sure that's how it works, but I'm figuring it out. Okay, so we got the ruffle in. And now I think I want to do this over the corner thing. I like these little elements like this too. Gosh, I feel like there's so much more to do and it's already just kind of full, right? It's already so full. Let's see. I don't know that I want it on the very front cover. But we're going to cut it. Let's go ahead and cut it. I think I'll do some stamping on it. And then, because that's always fun, right? I like stamps. I think about right there is good. And we'll trash that. And I'm just going to glue this down so that it's not flapping here. This art glitter glue either won't come out or comes out everywhere. Seems like. I love it though. It's one of my favorite glues. I think that we are secure there. And I think that right there, I'm going to do the same stamp that I added to this page. I like this stamp in that color. It looks good. So let me find it. I know I left it out. I left it in one of my little bags here. Come on, stamp. Oh, and these washi stickers. There it is. There we go. Use this. My little magnets here to hold this down. I think that's pretty straight. And this will go right there. And just using those kind of same stamps and elements throughout, I think just gives it some cohesion. Yes, they're really fun. I haven't done it a whole lot. I've done it maybe, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 times. But I like it. Like every time I've done it, I really liked it. I did one and then made a matching tag using a bunch of scraps. Does not seem like it's, that does not seem like it's on there very much. There we go. And I watch Kathleen Miller on YouTube. Oh my gosh, she is my favorite junk journaler right now. So a lot of these kind of floating elements and over the page elements are from watching her, because I pretty much love everything she does. And it's Kathleen Mower, Mower. And her business page name is Be Again Books. That is her Etsy page. But her YouTube is just her name. So there's that for a nice start. Okay. I just got to see it over a page so that I can kind of imagine. I'm going to get my little doodads. Yes, check her out, Lori. You know, she just reminds me of the I'm from the Midwest, so the whole I think she lives in Arizona, but she still has the sound of the old Midwestern mom. And that kind of cracks me up, you know. I just love her. Let me get my ink. And she creates fast. Like, she has a lot of journals out there. A lot of videos. I mean, I think her journals sell pretty much within 24 hours of her posting them. Maybe over there. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. And that's kind of perfect. It's a little, you know, it's like exactly square. Ooh, what do I have here? What do I have here? Oh, I forgot I had. I wonder what I did with it. I have a brad like this that has a holly leaf on it. And I remember thinking I was going to use it for this. So I set it aside for safekeeping. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, that little clock's kind of cute. I kind of like that because, you know, we're all waiting for Santa. I need to make some tags and stuff because my little doodads here are getting way out of control. Oh, that's some of that lace before I coffee dyed it. That's quite a difference there. Do you guys have are you guys traveling for the holidays? We don't usually travel. Maybe that. Everybody comes to our house. So it's not really a travel day for us. The Chiefs play Christmas Day at like noon or something, and my husband was telling me that everybody had to be gone by noon. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. So this little thing says Magic Night. But I feel like I want something vertical. Oh, that just is a nighttime thing. Woo, decisions, decisions. Ooh, that's pretty. Since I've already done the stamp, I don't want to do that, but that's pretty. Wow, that's a whole sheet of washi. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to go with the, maybe just like this little tree. This tree's a little bigger. I think I just got to cut some stuff out. See what we get. In January, I think, you know, sometimes when you, like, you know, I remember my mom being like this too. Like, kids have so many places to go and so much to do. There's so many, you know, I don't know what you call it, but like several sets of parents, and then you've got in-laws, and it's just a lot. It's a lot for people, and it's stressful, especially if you're hauling, you know, little kids around and stuff. I remember how it was when my kids were young and we were going everywhere. It was hard. So sometimes, you know, doing it on another day might be better, might be smart. My kids are finally old enough that they don't want to stay the night with us anymore. Even after they moved out, they would still want to come over and stay the night on Christmas Eve. But they've outgrown that now. I just think maybe just this plain tree. Yeah, I kind of like that, I think. Just a little bit of red. So let's do these two first. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, my father-in-law passed this last year, so you know, my mother-in-law, it's just hard. You know, they'd been together since she was, I think they were like 16 and 17, over 60 years together. So it's really, I mean, it's hard to move on when you've, you know, me and my husband have been married 28 years, and you know, we've been together longer than we haven't been as far as our lifetimes go. so it's tough. That was my dog, if you heard that. He's so old. He's out there coughing up a lung. Okay. I love the look of washi stickers. How did I have that there? Maybe like that. Gonna need to do something to this side though. Can't leave it like that. I was gonna do a ruffle there. Maybe right there for now. I'm not sure how I feel about, I don't think I would mind a pattern showing through the window. I'm just not sure that's the pattern. Yes, yes, I do too. I'm a big fan of it. And you know, I will go through stages where I forget about it. And then I'm like, hey, you know, this page just needs a little something. And sometimes that is just enough. I kind of think that this side over here might just need one of those big washi stickers and that's it, because some of those were pretty big. Don't want to cover that. I wonder if it'll go on this scalloped page. Sure it will. See, I don't think that's bad. It might live there for now at least. And then we'll put something right here. Ooh, let's do one of those. Oh, yeah. The other one that I have is over there, and again, this right here, this idea here is that Kathleen mower. That's what I've seen her do with them, is this over the page thing. The other way I've used it is to like I've cut out the cellophane part and used vellum to cover that instead. And I mean, there's all, you know, all kinds of ways, of course, always. So I'm thinking maybe one of these strips of washi here. But let's pick a picture so that we can choose the washi that goes with it. I really love these birds. I used them, a bigger one. I think it's back here. I know it's on a music page. Oh, it must be up here. Huh. I won't be able to find it now. It's getting full though. We've only got one more week to mess with it. It's just bugging me now. There it is. So that's just a little bit bigger. You find my envelope. There it is. I'm thinking I like the idea of using the birds since I've used them before. And I think with those little birds I can use a wider one, and this one here seems to. Oh my gosh, are those all together? Oh Lord, this isn't pre-cut. I'm like, I know they don't expect somebody to cut that straight of a line. The one on the inside covers this right here, that deer paper. I love it. Is that the one you're talking about? If it is, I got that after Christmas last year at Michael's for, oh my gosh. You know, and that packet has this paper in it. A lot of this ephemera is from like this paper, this. It was a really nice package, and I want to say it was like down to hardly nothing. Couple bucks maybe. So if we do this sticker here, and then our little birdie friends. I know yeah. I feel like, generally speaking, at least here, Hobby Lobby is way cheaper than Michael's. But Michael's is the place that I feel like post-season you can get better deals. But like, you know, different, like Tim Holtz is cheaper at Hobby Lobby. Different ink pens and stuff that I use is cheaper at Hobby Lobby. I want the separation of these birds to be, there we So I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide if that's enough. There's a part of me that's wanting to put some lace or something here, but I don't know if it's really necessary. Just gotta go for it at some point. Stop overthinking it. Yes, I'm fairly new to Joann's. Like I've only I didn't know the amount of craft supplies they had. You know, I think of them as sewing and fabric and stuff. So I recently have bought some things there. And on Cyber Monday, I ordered some stuff there because it was a really good deal. But I had no idea that they ship, like, I think I bought 4 or 5 things. There was free shipping. It ended up being about 20 some bucks, 25, 30 bucks. And they are shipping it one at a time. So like these $3 or $4 items are all being shipped separately. And they don't deduct your account until they ship. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's irritating. Just take my money. Take my money when I buy it. Don't do that to me. Because for a while there, I thought I've gotten charged twice, you know, but no. They just don't take it until they ship. And I don't know. I don't feel like that's very convenient, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. And the other thing about Michael's, if you can't tell, I'm all about saving the money. The other thing about Michael's is that a lot of times they will do online only deals where you can stack coupons that you can't stack in store, and you know, get money off regular priced items and clearance items or stuff like that. So I just order it online and then have it to be picked up and pick it up the same day to get the deal. Which I don't think, I think a lot of people do that, but. Okay, so now we got that there and that there. And the only thing I feel like this might need is just a little, I really like this washi border stuff here. They do have tons of coupons. Yeah, I'm newer to them. So I'm liking everything so far. That's the only thing that I've come across that I'm like, oh man. Don't do that to me. So this chalk is another thing that I saw on Kathleen's page, and it just adds a little something. I think I'm going to do this kind of foresty green color. Let's see if I can get this to come out. Last time I dumped the pan upside down to get out the little applicators, all of the stuff came flying out. So I just grab them. I'll just grab them like this. It just kind of gives, like, you can do just like a little bit of color. That color may not be the best it really matches that well. I don't know how well it's showing up there, but here I have a really bright green. And on the other page I use this stamp on. I use this really bright green, I think. And then if you take a tissue and kind of rub it in, it just adds a little bit of depth and dimension there. You can see, I like it. And then this one's a lot harder to see over the camera, but it just is a little something, you know. Yes, I didn't know that either until recently. What was I looking at that I saw that? I was like, what? Everybody's getting in it. Everybody's getting involved. And I'm all about saving the money anywhere I can. Because, you know, I'm in desperate need of craft supplies. I don't have near enough. I don't have near enough. I'm going to get a little bit of that green up there to offset that too. Okay, so we did the ruffle and we did this over the page thing that I can't find now. I just lost. There it is. You know how I said I wanted a ribbon? I think that a cheat for that is to take and this color right here matches that perfectly. So I think what I'm gonna do, this little thing that came in a jewelry thing, it's like perfectly round, these little things. That's what I use to make those curls in the paper clips. I just grab it and twist it around like that. And then you have just a little curly Q on your paper clip. Guess where I got that? Guess where I got that from? And I am just going to put a little bow through it. Cut that off. I don't know what I did with my little scissors that I just have. And there, it kind of helps it stay on there. And again, if you get the journal, you can move all of those things to wherever you want. So there's several paper clips now. I'm up to 3, I think. 4 if you count the gold one. The little gold one that was somewhere here. But it's starting to get fuller, you know? Yeah, I had never used this. And when I first started curling those, I was using this one that is flat. And it wasn't working as well. I mean, it worked and it did the trick for sure. But you can then, if you do it and it gets cattywampus, you can take this to flatten it back out. You need to go talk to Dad, bugs. Go talk to him. He's out there. You hear my cat? I know. The cat thinks I'm its mother, I swear. Yeah. And he really does not understand why I don't control the weather, and it's getting cold, and he's mad about it. I know, buddy. There. He's a mess. He is a mess. He wanted to suck on my earlobes forever. And when he was little tiny, I was like, it's just so sweet. But then he got to the point where I was like, you're disgusting. Get away from me. Not that bad, but you know. I'm like, you need to quit. Oh, this paper. This is that paper. It might just end up paper clipped in here because I love it so much. And I really like how this linen tape goes with this. The colors and everything match so well. So it just might end up, you know, paper clipped in here somewhere because I can't really find a pocket big enough. But maybe, I don't know, maybe something like that. Or it's clipped onto that and then it would fall back in. Nope, that's too big. But yeah, it's going to go in here because it's just too pretty, and I think that it might be fun to write on. I don't know. It's interesting though. I don't even remember where I got it. So it might just be like that. And I like the Distress Oxide, these, not the ink, but the Distress Oxide will turn, you know, it has like these other colors, like this has yellow and purple and, you know, I think this might be vintage photo. And then when you let it dry, all these other colors come out in it. So I think that might do it for today. I am going to, I didn't put a button on here. So for a closure, I'm thinking about doing like 2 eyelets and 2 eyelets and having like a ribbon that goes through and ties. I'll come up with some sort of closure for it though. Oh, the paper. Yeah, I think that I believe that I bought this thinking that I could print on it and then decoupage. That ended up not being easily done. Not being easily done. So then I just thought, well, I'm going to try and, you know, make it interesting to be used for something else. So that is what I ended up doing. What? Do you want to say hi? Do ya? Come here. Oh, I know. Tell everybody hi. Poor little thing. He's getting so fat. Getting so fat. Are you going to say hi? They want to see you. Yeah. So I appreciate you jumping on with me today. Thank you so much. You can message me always with any questions or anything like that. I will be live a week from today. And I think what I'm going to do is go live on Whatnot. I've been going live on there every Friday doing a auction, a sale. You know, I've been selling off my excess crafting supplies. And but I don't have a sale really put together too much. So I'm just going to work on the journal. I think I'm going to go live. I'm going to work on the journal, and then I'll be live again on my page next Tuesday. And then this Sunday I'll be live doing last minute Christmas gifts. So you can catch me at any of those things. And I hope to see you again. Thanks, guys. Bye now.